Hello and welcome. This is Melskinner, and we're back with some more Wargame Red Dragon. And it's time to start this offensive finally. And we're going to put most of our units into this fight. So the Marine Regiment, move in. Marine Regiment, move in. The M1 Abrams are going to move in, even though they won't be able to participate in the fight this turn. I think we keep the Armored Battalion back just to give them a little bit of cohesion and defend. So we'll do that, R&R. Our helicopters can R&R and then get in this fight. So I think that's what we're going to do. So R&R and then move up. R&R and move up. Okay. Now we do, if I remember correctly, have radar-guided anti-air, so our Prowlers actually will be effective in this fight. And, you know, I think we might as well just put everything as far as air power goes into this. As much as it might be good to have some air coverage here, I don't suspect they're going to be able to attack me here. I mean, technically they may be able to if they have something like that, but I mean, that's a company, not a regiment. So they'd have to move some things. It'd take them a while before they could attack here, but as I said, we don't need that air coverage right now. So F-18 in there, F-4, give us some good anti-air against this guy, which could do devastating damage to us. Get that guy in there. Okay, is there anything else we want to deploy before we do anything? So we're looking specifically for... I don't think we have any air forces left. We've got an armored battalion. You know, maybe I could have gotten away with moving this guy now that I think about it. But we have an armored battalion here. We could deploy them and then move them. That would be okay, I think. And then we also have the artillery company, which can't get involved this turn. But if we do this fight and we do not conclude it this turn, or they counterattack me next turn, these units could get involved. So I don't see a reason why not. We only have 29 points. We have 29 points, and we only have 20 points worth of stuff to deploy here. So I figure, why don't we deploy both of them? And why don't we put them into the fight? Because they can both... They won't participate this turn yet again, but they will be able to participate in future turns. So that would be helpful. So let's go ahead and move the artillery. Let's move the armored battalion. So this is quite a push we've got going on. Not leaving a whole lot in reserve back here, but hopefully it's enough. So let's go ahead and do this attack and see what happens. There's quite a bit of enemy in this region, so this is not going to be easy, and the multi-role squadron is going to be dangerous. They have 10 of them. Cluster bombs can do a lot of damage, both to armor and infantry. I mean, really, it's just a across-the-board threat to me. I only have control of this zone. We may want to go with a strong defensive play here. I do not have any infantry with anti-air, but I believe I have anti-air vehicles. So we've got these Hawk missiles, and we have the Stinger missiles. So Stingers are cheaper. The Hawks, they're actually not as accurate, but they're very much more long range. So that's probably what we're going to want to use quite a bit of. So a combination of that and our air power, we'll try and strive to make it so that they can't do a whole lot with their air power. Now, they do have helicopters, do they not? No, they don't have any helicopters that I see anyway. They do have a lot of anti-tank weapons, so I have to be careful with my tanks. Now, I don't think they're anti-tank weapons that can damage an M1A1, but their bombs, so the cluster bombs, may be able to. So we might not want to use them just yet until we are sure we can knock the fighter bombers out. All right, well, let's launch the battle. We've got a lot of stuff in here. Oh, I say M1A1. We don't even have those. We do have M60s, though. So the M60s would be vulnerable. We only have a couple platoons. All right. Our naval stuff is not available that I can see. So that's a problem. But let's launch the battle. This is going to be the initial stage. If it's a draw, it's a draw. But we're just looking to get in there and ready for the fight. I'm just going to delete this for now. And what do we have for logistics vehicles? So only these guys. All right, well, we're definitely going to want to put this guy somewhere. This is as covered as it gets. Well, this is a little bit of cover, right? Yeah, there we go. Boy, I'm over there. Although they could get helicopters over this mountain, couldn't they? We might not be able to react to that. Well, again, they don't have helicopters. I keep thinking they have something they don't have. All right. Now, definitely we want a forward operating base. I just have to think about where I want to put it. Maybe here. Then we put some anti-air in this area. We have artillery. We do, but it's mortars, which is going to be limited in range. Okay. Infantry. There's just not a lot of cover here. I think tanks is the best option, but as we know, if we do tanks early on, they have a lot of anti-tank weapons, so maybe not the best choice. We could go a helicopter heavy, but they do have anti-air, do they not? Yeah, they do. Not really sure what to do here as far as our units. We have a lot of these Marines, but they're very expensive. We want to get them over here so we can get them in that urban area. All right, well, let's get the forward operating base down. I think I'm going to put it here. We'll get the anti-air vehicles. So I'm going to let's spread them out a little bit so they can't easily just be hit in one airstrike. The idea here is to try and make it so the enemy, if they do airstrikes in this area, they're going to get hit with a lot of stuff. So could put infantry in here and get them in the woods. They'd have to be set here, though, so they can move around to get in the woods. It's maybe not a bad strategy, although we might get hit from across the river here early on if I do that. But we could grab these guys. Maybe even just normal infantry. Although these guys are cheaper. I think I'm going to go with just normal infantry, though, just because they can handle more things. Put them there. The idea is we get in here and set up. That's going to help defend this area for us. And then I think what we're going to do, this is kind of risky, but I want to grab a platoon of tanks and a platoon or two of infantry. The A4s are going to be our best anti-air deterrent. Air-to-air deterrent. I'm going to need that to do this push. Maybe we just do one platoon of infantry. Then we grab as much of these F4s as we can get. The F-18s are going to be important because we could use them to knock out vehicles as well, but they're so expensive. We want to be able to knock their stuff. Before I get too far ahead of myself, though, I did want to grab, maybe not a platoon. Let's just do two. That's going to go with that advance. We'll have one of the F4 Phantoms, and that's just to try and get rid of the cluster bomb guys. Okay. So we've done all that. I'm going to go to very slow. I'm going to launch. I'm going to go down to bullet time. Tell these guys to come over here. These guys need to unload. Tanks are going to come across the river, as are the infantry. The infantry can go more directly, but we're going to follow the tanks. These guys are going to come here. This guy's going to come here. So we're going to all go across the river together. Let's tell you to move fast so you get there before they do. As a matter of fact, let's all say move fast. So we get across the road fast. Okay. I think we're set up as well as we can be. They can come across the river at me, but I'm hoping these guys would see that coming. Okay, let's go to very slow. We don't see any enemy. Let's go to slow. I want to get these guys in here, then I want to unload them as quickly as I can. He is definitely in this area. Might be a foolhardy plan, but... matter of fact, you can unload now. They're close enough to where I want them. Then we'll have these guys come back. We'll do a defensive line here. You know what? I lie. Got this helicopter here. We're going to try and knock it out with our machine guns. That will spot us and let the enemy hit us with bombs and things. I don't want that to happen, obviously. I don't like the fact that my command vehicle's up front. Okay. Got our machine guns firing away. Have this guy move up while he's firing, though. Something's coming in here. Anti-air. Oh, that is the radar lock one. I can't afford the Prowler, I don't think, though. Yeah, it's very expensive. If we can, though, it's not. We're actually not far from it. Let's have these guys go up and come into the urban environment here. Do the same thing with this guy. The tanks are just gonna come on down the road, and you guys are gonna come down too. We're really not far away from being able to afford that. Being cautious here. There we go. We got it. Get a Prowler. Okay, we have it. Let's hit it. We definitely want to hit their anti-air when ever we get a chance. Tell these guys to move fast, because, I mean, there is a road right there. And the faster we get there, the better off we'll be. Okay. Here comes our Prowler. Hopefully hitting this guy. Hopefully we maintain vision that whole time. Go, 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 go. Missile should be really long ranged, so... Here we go. One missile. 2 missiles. Got him. Well worth it. I don't know if I told these guys to move fast or not, but they sure aren't moving very fast. I mean, they're not going to be as fast as these vehicles anyway. Something's going around the back. Don't like that. I'm going to have to defend over here. I just didn't even think to do that. As soon as these guys are in, just unload now. Put a bullet time. You're going to come in here. You guys are going to come up here to defend. Okay. I might have to reroute the M60s because it looks like they're going to set up an attack over here. So I'm going to come put myself in the woods over here. Try and defend our command post. As soon as we get this, I might even just abandon this because this is going to be tough to defend anyway. We'll get the M60 tanks going this way, so move fast along this road. I didn't even think that they would do that, but I realize now they've got a road right here. And the enemy will always be crafty in that way. Okay. Put the vehicles up in the woods a little bit. And now we've got that thing captured. Let's go ahead and have this guy go in his little vehicle. Have the Hawk come back over here. Have this Hawk come on over here. This is a deploy zone, right? Okay, good. Okay, you're up. Let's have you come over here. Or maybe just over here where you're a little bit more defendable. M60s are on their way. Okay, so far so good. We could get... I want to get the F60s in here soon, so... Go to slow. Okay, there's the enemy. We're up to something. Okay, they are doing casualties to me, but hopefully I'm doing casualties to them too. Okay, here's the bad stuff. Sky is ours. I'm gonna go ahead and grab more F4s. We might have to go with very slow, but I'm not gonna have much time to react here. They're gonna drop a whole bunch of bombs on me here. I have to back the Marines up. The transports here are probably going to die. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. But the Marines, I want to live if I can get it to go that way. So okay, here they are. I'm going after the back guy just because I think that's the thing we're most likely going to be able to... Yeah, they've dropped their bombs. Got our anti-air stuff coming. Oh, I forgot we don't have control of the zone, so our fighters are coming from way away. Well, they're still firing away. Go ahead and have this guy unload. I should have done that earlier when this stuff started happening, but... Go to very slow. And we're firing our missiles off. We're doing casualties to them. Let's go to bullet time. I don't know if they got their bombs off. If they did, they haven't landed yet. I think I got at least one of them, maybe more. No, they're landing. There's the bombs there. They may have been off target, though, because we told the guys to move. So... we might have gotten out of that one. All right, let's have you move over here. Our M60 tank should be on the way. Let's have this guy come back over here. Let's have this guy go there. You can kind of see where things are set up. I think I told them all the evac. This guy may not have gotten that order, so we'll just do that now. Okay, I think they've all gotten the evac order. Alright, so that was kind of like a last second buy a bunch of F4s. Sometimes that's why you save the points you do. Just in case something like that happens. Go ahead and move up there. I would like to get more infantry in here, so that might be the next thing we do. We lost all of our vehicles, but hopefully our infantry is in a good position here. I may have to put the M60s on an intercept course, because it definitely looks like that's where we're going to have stuff happen. Now, I would have liked to have gotten... other things going on here, but that's all right. Okay, our Marines are going to put up a fight. They are in the woods, although we're already taking heavy casualties. This fight's not going to be any easier for them if they try and retreat. They're in too much open ground. Okay. Now we're just waiting for the ability to afford... You know what? We can get one of these guys. Napalm strike would be really useful right now. Put that right in there. Speaking of napalm... Okay, that napalm should actually cut off this area for their advance. And should do some casualties to them. Unfortunately, we just took too many losses. Kind of a weird angle to drop that napalm on, but we should get them right on target here. There they go. Boom. I don't know if we caught them in it, but that should cut them off for a little while. We can get another one of these guys out there too.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
So we'll put the napalm right on top of these guys, hoping that they don't really move. We might have actually got one of those guys in the napalm.
What are your orders, sir?
All right, the Marines are doing their best. Might want to move the tanks in just to try and knock out whatever this is. Okay, bad guys coming this way. Kind of forgetting I have helicopters too. Those would really help in this situation. You know what? Let's back the M60s up and get a little bit more defensive position going on. We got napalm all in the area. Managed to knock out the last vehicle that was directly attacking me.
Let's rock and roll.
I think these guys will be good enough. Actually, the rockets are going to be pretty good for me. So, for right now, I'm just going to grab one of them.
Are you talking to me?
Okay. Got these guys pulled up on this ridge. I have the helicopter coming in here soon. Go to slow. We've got the anti-air defenses. Did you fire off any missiles? No, you didn't. Okay, fine. Okay, come on over here. You have enough for another one? So I'll grab him. These two will meet up and regroup at some point. Now we only need 1,000 points. Napalm's done good work. Let's go ahead and drop another thing in napalm in here. I may have already done taken out all the anti-air that they had in the area. And they're too afraid, I think, to use their fighter bombers at this stage.
Brace yourself, we're flying in.
And they definitely don't have any anti-air in the area. Otherwise, we would have been opened up on.
Let's fly.
Okay. Far, so good. This guy's still over here.
On my way to coordinates. Out.
Okay, we're taking those guys out. Might not be able to see in here. Oh, no, I lie. Just fine.
On my way to
Don't know where that missile's going. Now we're going to start wreaking some havoc. Make these guys pay for taking out.
Let's hope the enemy don't have any air defense.
Okay, all we have left is a couple tow missiles. We'll go ahead and fire those off. Just to make it easier on myself, I am going to group these guys together. Go ahead and hit them with napalm again. I don't know if this is actually doing any damage to them, but what the hell. We can, so why not? I probably will buy a F-18 here pretty soon. Matter of fact, we can order one now. Okay, there it is. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Have him strike in here. Might not need it by the time the helicopter's done. But let's just back off. Actually, let's just tell them to evac now. We lost line of sight anyway. I might send some attack helicopters over here just to see what the hell this thing is. Although it could be anti-air. Alright. Come on over here. Get rearmed. Alright, we're doing pretty good. No, they're still in there.
Target in sight. Adjusting aim.
Have our attack helicopter get off a few more shots here. Okay, we didn't manage to knock him out, but that's okay.
Grid reference.
Hit him with napalm again. What the heck?
Someone need a guardian angel?
They must not like it because they're moving out of it. Yeah, I think we just got him. This napalm is going to be not needed, but that's okay. Okay, well. That went well. Let's go ahead and have this unit move over here, and then we're going to see about doing something against here. I'm going to go ahead and grab some infantry. Only 3. Wait a little bit. Oh, hello.
Are you talking to me?
Why would you go that way? That's a dumb way to go. These guys are just going to walk into...
It always comes down to the infantry.
You are not landed yet. Yeah. Now they're going to go that way. I'll be able to knock them out.
Platoon is formed and ready.
That's all right. We could capture them, but... Okay, we should have... We're still going to be shy, but we're almost have enough. I'm going to grab an infantry platoon, put them in here. We're going to start working our way through this city area. And I'm going to have the M60... You know, the M60 tanks really need to stay in this area. The more I think about it... Those Marines are just going to keep an eye on the enemy, but I really need these Marines over here. Kind of sucks because it is limiting what I can do, but we need to capture this. It is worth 4 points, so that should help. Infantry's coming on up. I would like a helicopter to help them. Or the helicopters in general. These guys should be ready to go. Alright, let's go. Helicopters are going to help with this advance.
Where do you need us, sir?
And then we'll get some more helicopters to come in to help maybe here as well.
Heading to given grid reference.
We can capture this forward operating base, so it doesn't really matter that we don't have one of our own.
On my way to coordinates. Out.
As soon as we run into trouble, I'm going to go ahead and have these guys unload. So far, so good. We could strike the cargo trucks just to get them out of there, but, you know, to be totally honest with you, they're not threatening me, so... Right now, we're just going to move through.
Coordinates. Out.
Okay, we found their command vehicle. Go ahead and unload, so they don't take out any of my infantry. Let's back off. Oh! Let's slow this way down. We might lose our helicopters, but that's happened sometimes. And the F-18s are going to come out too. Geez, they're putting everything into this. Well, we'll just attack. They'll probably go over my anti-air defenses. We could drop some napalm where we see the command vehicle. Or the command stuff in general. This is a thing to do. They might not have any anti-air in the area. What are these guys doing? I'm not really sure. Are they dropping bombs? Are they firing missiles? I don't see the bombs. Oh, there they are. So they're going to kill the hell out of these transports. Good thing we offloaded the infantry. They might take some casualties. I'm going to tell them to move fast, but I think they're just going to eat it here. Alright, so there are our F4s. They're coming out. Our stingers are firing away. If this guy continues to go this way, he's going to eat some fire. Okay, let's go to very slow. Bullet time. We continue to go after the guy in the back. See if we can get him. Managed to knock out one fighter. The Marines survived. That's the important part. We're going to have the Marines just keep coming up. We're going to try and capture this forward operating base if we can. All right. Okay, we managed to get that other one. Okay, I think they've all left, so let's just start evacing. Evac. 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 These are just bomb drops. Okay, well, I think there is anti-air, but we just fired napalm into them, so hopefully that will hurt them. Okay, our helicopters, we kind of forgot about for a little while because we had some crazy action going on, but hopefully they'll get some stuff going now. Let's grab one of these anti-air and move them over here. And we're going to get a logistics truck. And we're going to put it over there.
Awaiting new orders, sir.
Actually put it over here. Okay. They really wanted those transports dead. Okay.
Where do you need us, sir?
I don't have much vision at the moment for my helicopters. We could get more air in here, but right now we don't actually need it. So I'm going to grab some more infantry. We're going to have it come along this road. We might actually get... We're going to let this fight out because we outnumber them significantly.
Ready to go.
Okay, let's continue to move up. Fairly certain we got the... I might have lost an F4 Phantom. Not sure what hit me. Maybe anti-air.
Let's fly.
I know there's a baddie in here somewhere, but I can't see him. Our infantry will probably find him. There he is.
Sky is ours.
It's anti-air. Probably one of the guys that was responsible for...
What can the infantry do for you, sir?
Let's back the helicopters off so we don't just lose them. All right, we got their forward operating base.
Brace yourself. We're flying in.
And let's go ahead and get one of our logistics vehicles in here because we'll be able to capture this. And we'll reroute you guys to move over here. This is all good progress. Even if we don't get the victory here, we're capturing zones for the follow-up battle. So that's all good stuff. So move over here. That way we can clear out anything if there is anything. We'll land. So we get rearmed by our new forward operating base. We'll turn off... Well, I'll let fuel go. That's fine. Let's have this guy move fast. Go over here. So that we now have anti-air coverage in that area. And we'll soon get the ability to deploy, because that is a deploy... Oh! Good thing I zoomed out. What in the hell? Go after the back ones. Not sure what the hell that is all about, but... Go away, arrow. Get some more air power in here. Bullet time this up so we know we're going after the right people. I don't know where these bombs are dropping. But I'm going to try and prevent them from landing where they're going. So let's get the F4s in here, as many as we can, because they're going to be the cheapest anti-air units that we can get. Okay, so our anti-air stuff is going to go ahead and fire. I don't know what these guys are up to. I mean, this guy looked like he already dropped something, but what he dropped, I don't know. Is he dropping on this infantry? Well, the infantry's dead as hell then, if that's what they're doing. And I don't really care if that's what they're doing. Have this infantry just move on up that way. You guys are there. Load. And we'll go back to very slow. Time soon. Okay, have you reroute to attacking this guy. I'm hoping we get at least one of these guys. We gotta make them pay. Okay, bullet time. Continue going to go after these guys, so maybe we can get another kill. Although maybe we're getting a little greedy at this point. Managed to kill 2 of them, so that's really good. Okay, let's go ahead and have you move over there. Man vehicle's on the way. Have you move up here. You know what, actually, you know, you're fine where you are. Stay where you are. Okay. Okay, I think he got away. Tell these guys to get out. We're going to go to very slow just so that we know that these buttons are doing their thing correctly. Okay, we've got enemy action here. The F-18's not available. Our helicopters should be available, though. Let's get them out. This guy needs to not go that way. Get killed. Move fast, go back this way. I need to turn off fuel. Helicopter's going to start going after these guys. Oh, here we go. More action. Have these guys come in here. Full time, you never really know if they take the order. Move fast. Go this way. You don't get yourself killed. Just have you... I don't know where these bombs are being dropped. So, we just have to be patient here. Helicopter's going to do its thing. Their other F4. They deployed from different zones. That's fine. Matter of fact, let's go after the lead one here. It's very slow. We want these missiles fired. Time. Okay, let's go ahead and have these guys move fast again. Get them out of there. Okay, our helicopters are doing good work. We almost have enough to get more helicopters out. I'm really hoping we stopped whatever it is they're trying to do. Let's unload here. Just in case they are going after the command vehicle. I think they are. Look at the bombs. Where are they going to drop? Maybe right on my command. How can they even see that? That's such bullcrap. It's possible they're going after the Marines, and if they are, well, the Marines are dead. Okay, I managed to kill one of them. I'm gonna reacquire on the other one. I mean, if I keep killing their air power, I mean, that's gonna be all she wrote. I think they are going after my command guy. I'm gonna try and get him in this building, but it might be too late. No, they were going after the infantry. Fortunately, the infantry didn't die to it. Okay, let's go to bullet time. Tell these guys to evac. They've done their mission. I think they got kills on both. Or as many as they could. Okay, we have enough now to get... I do want to do this on very slow. get our helicopters in here. So 2 of these guys move along here. Now let's have this guy come over here. Get over here. All right. Hopefully we knock out the last of the anti-tank vehicles. There we go. And that was enough. That's all we needed. All right. That was really scary, that fight, but we managed to get a total victory because we didn't take very many casualties. We got 300 points worth of casualties. I'm actually surprised how many that we had, but it was probably some planes got shot down, things like that. We can actually see here who got killed, the losses. We lost a bunch of transports, that much I knew. We lost some Marines, that much I knew. I guess the Marines are worth a lot, and we did lose one of our F4s. But otherwise, I mean, look at all these guys we killed. So, very good. We managed to kill their anti-air company completely, which is fantastic. And they're going to be driven out either way. So, that's good as well. Okay, so they were driven back up this way. They may try and tie me up. They do have the resources to do that. But we could just push on to the next objective here. And I almost have enough going here that we could probably just leave the armored battalions back and have them defend, and then just go with the Marine regiments to attack. We continue with the air power, although the air power might not be able to reach this far. Now, some of them do, I think, can, like the multi-rolls here. This guy can reach. This guy can't. This guy can't. That guy can. So the F4 and the F-18 can reach this far in. And nothing that really worries me too much. I'd have to look at it in more detail, but this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Melskinner, signing out.